next question, and I'll take it to Sharat to conclude the session for today. So Sharat, what combination of has it ever happened that when you try to tune the parameters and you try to do everything so perfectly that you end up actually overfitting the model? Is it happening that over tuning can overfit, or how to have that prevent such a scenario? Can you throw some light on that?
Okay, so in decision trees, majority of the people don't have to try too much to get overfitting. That is the drawback of the decision trees. As I mentioned, right, it has the drawback where it is the algorithm which is most prone to become overfit. Now, what we need to talk about is how do you regularize it? How do you control the decision tree not to become overfit? How do we make it more generic in nature? And to do that, again, we try to control the parameters. And we have one specific parameter called CCP parameter, which is basically the complexity parameter, which measures the value for every split. Now, when decision trees are constructed, we are trying to have the, let me share my screen. Yeah, so when we are trying to construct the decision trees, every branch that is getting generated or is getting created is trying to create more homogeneity with respect to your input variables on Y, homogeneity in Y. So we are trying to measure how much homogeneity or how much variance is reduced with respect to your target variable when I work with one specific input factor for splitting the data. So that value is measured here. It's called as complexity parameter. And when you try to grow your tree, we try to control the growth by using these parameters, and we try to do pruning. Pruning is nothing but controlling your growth of the tree. And CCP parameter becomes very, very essential when you talk about post-pruning. And this is more popularly used. Pre-pruning is not such a popular technique, but post-pruning is more appropriate when you're trying to do a model. We try and allow the tree to grow to its full extent and then see which branch is not having any value. And to do that, we use this complexity parameter. So as I mentioned, to control the algorithm not to become overfit, we try and use post-pruning methodology where CCP alpha becomes one of the crucial parameters. There are a number of different parameters, different experiments that we can do with respect to decision tree. And it is all about experimentation. Keep practicing, friends. That's all I can say.
Thank you. Thank you.